She like designer and shit. She like designer and shit. She look perfect on a nice bed. Being smart. She like designer and shit.
Yo. Copyright strike. Copyright strike. What's up, guys?
She like designer and shit. She look perfect on a nice bed. Being smart.
What's up? What's up, guys? Hey, Original OC. Live from OC Studios. It's the Original OC channel. Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector. Breaking news at this hour. Breaking news impacting AP clients. Dramatic, life-altering news impacting customers of Audemars Piguet. And we'll explain everything. We'll explain everything in 5 minutes. We'll explain everything in 5 minutes. But we got incredible breaking news. AP is implementing phase 2 of their retail transformation strategy. And that involves a few extremely big developments. And we will explain everything in excruciating detail on tonight's program. First things first, let's pin the link to the panel. Let's do that. Pin. Boom. The link is pinned. The pin is linked. I think that's it. That's that. Those are all the administrative things. By the way, any content that is played during tonight's broadcast is played consistent with United States copyright law under fair use. We may be playing copyrighted content. That song that was part of that AP commercial, I get dinged. I get copyright strikes for that. So I may have to edit that out. But you know what? If they copyright strike me, bring it on. Bring it on. We're playing it under fair use. We'll fight it. We'll fight it. It'll demonetize the show for sure. But you know, whatever. We're not going to do this. We're not doing this for super chats, guys. We're doing it to bring you the breaking news. Breaking news is our business. And we're standing on business tonight. We're standing on business. What else is it? We're gonna cover everything related to all the AP breaking news coming up in a second. Let's see who's in the chat. Let's see who is here. We've got, by the way, if you're new to this channel, Original OC channel, Smartwatch Talk for the Smart Collector. We cover Rolex, AP, Patek Philippe, Richard Mille, and for you investors out there, F. Pajon. Yeah. Now, someone told me, who's watching the stream right now probably said, OC, can you please cover more Arnold and Son? Now, this is someone who I respect. He's like a pretty important member of the channel, big subscriber. He's like, yeah. And I was chatting with him. And he wants more Arnold and Son. Should I do it? Should I put it to a poll? He wants me to cover Arnold and Son a lot more, with a lot more comprehensiveness. I think I should put it to a vote. Or maybe you can just let me know in the chat. We've got Mathis, co-CEO of the Watch Colony Channel Network, member of the OC channel. You know he's a member because he's got a star next to his name. If you got a star next to your name, you are a member. You are special. Thank you for being a member. If you'd like to become a member, and listen, we're the only watch channel left. There's nobody else. Everyone's gone, guys. Everyone's gone. So if you want to support what's always been the best elitist watch channel on YouTube that doesn't have a schedule and does live streams without notice and without any prep or planning, there's the link to become a member. Thank you, Mathis, for your membership and leadership as co-CEO. We've got Mr. Tutor to you in the chat asking, "What's up, chumps?" That's a direct comment, a comment directed specifically to me. Thank you. Goes to Vidish Gambino, third in the chat. Let's upvote. Everybody upvote. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes right off the bat. So does this news involve my getting my freaking white dial Royal Oak? Well, it may. It may. But you're in Florida. You're in Florida, so this may not impact you at all. This is primarily for people in New York and Chicago. We have breaking news out of New York and Chicago. Amazing news if you're an AP customer in New York. Not so great news if you're not a customer. And I'll explain coming up. Logan Hall's Grill Streams member. What's up, Logan? We got Pip in the chat. What's up, Pip? Good to see you. Wishing everybody a good evening. Good to see Pip in the chat. Hey, Julius Caesar. Look at this, member for 9 months. How's that even possible? If you have a star next to your name, click on the currency icon, like the $ or the pound sign or whatever it is in your country. You may have a free member milestone chat. When you become a member, you get a free super chat every month. That's awesome. This super chat is valued at $500. So when you become a member, think of the value of these member milestone chats as $500 worth of value. Think of it that way, and there's really, becoming a member is a no-brainer, an absolute no-brainer. Good evening, OC. What's up, Julius? Good to have you in the chat. This is, by the way, everyone's coming back. Everyone's welcome back. Everyone's unbanned. I think pretty much everyone's unbanned. So like everyone's welcome back, as long as you're contributing positive watch talk in the chat. We know there's a lot of people looking for good watch content out there. It's almost nothing. There's only a couple channels left. This is the place. This is the only channel that brings you breaking news. All the other channels are like in way distant countries where they don't even have any ADs. They don't buy watches at retail there. Just crazy stuff. Here, we're in the good old US of A, where we actually love watches. We've got Gil O'Shea in the chat. What watch is that? It's so small on my screen, I apologize. But let me know what watch you are wearing in your avatar. AP boutiques are about as welcoming as an unflushed toilet. I don't find unflushed toilets welcoming. So if your experience is that the experiences are similar, that's not good. But I'm here to tell you, we're announcing here breaking news. The AP experience in New York is being transformed before our very eyes. And by the end of this year, this will be the go-to destination for AP anywhere in the world. And I have all the details coming up. All the details coming up in 5 minutes. Just stick with us. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. More Norquan talk. Nope. Arnold and Son, maybe. But Norquan, probably not. We can leave that to the other. We can leave that to the other channels. You know what I'm talking about. The other channels can handle Norquan, Oris, IWC. You know, all that stuff. Not here, baby. Only elitist watch talk. Vimal's here in the chat, member of the channel. I'm on Team Elitist. Who wants to be a pleb? Pfft. Thank you very much. Ashley K in the chat. Ashley, are you a guy or a girl? I don't want to presume one way or the other. If you're a woman, if you're a female viewer, that's awesome because we have pretty much zero female viewers here. It's like boring watch nerd content here. Is this request coming directly from Arnold or his son? What you talking about, Willis? No, that came from a viewer. Hey, look at this. Dingo Dave from Australia is in the chat. We got people from Australia watching. That's incredible. It's like 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning in Australia. The commitment and the dedication of people watching the channel is amazing. Thank you guys. Hey, look at this. We got Speedy Hernandez from Australia to Hawaii, member for 14 months. Happy Wednesday, Hype Cucks. That's exactly how I would describe this channel. Hype Cucks. Hype Cucks, glad to see everyone. Speedy, thank you for being a member. Thank you for using your member milestone chat. That's $500 worth of value that you just wasted. But hopefully it was worth it. Hopefully it was worth it. Who else do we got? Got Diego M in the chat. Everyone is welcome back, but we will never forget. That's a great way. That's a great way of describing the philosophy. That's right. Everyone is welcome back, but we have long memories. We have long memories. Got my eyes on you guys. Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, we got Raj G, Evening OC. He's a member. He's a member, Raj G. Evening OC and fellow discerning collectors. Well, welcome to the chat. I'm almost caught up on the chat, and then we're going to get to the breaking news. Let's see here. I think we're caught up. MD Chaz. MD Chaz. I'm caught up. I've got everybody. MD Chaz is in the chat. Says, happy Wednesday, everyone. What's up, MD Chaz? Oh, some more people filtering in. More people filtering in. Brooklyn. There's a lot of new faces and a lot of new accounts in the chat, for sure. Yeah, I mean, people are flooding in. You notice that? If you're new to the channel, please type in a quick comment, like explain like how you found it, how you found this channel. Did you come over for did you find us from the Tracks NYC coverage, or you were just on YouTube homepage and you found the channel? Because YouTube's been really promoting the show. YouTube has been doing what they call featured channels. And this channel is like one of their featured channels. If you like watches, chances are like you're being served up this channel to watch. So can we get to the meat and potatoes? Yes, meat and potatoes coming up very, very soon, Mr. Brooklyn or Miss Brooklyn. It's the 5134J. Oh, I love the fact that we have so many Patek collectors in the chat. The 5134J. Let's pull it up, OC, pull it up. Let me pull up a picture for you guys so you can see a nice, big, fat picture. Well, 1916 Company didn't give me a good picture. Let's give me a good picture. Come on. Do I have to go to like a retailer? Okay, I'll pull this one up. Hold on a second. Patek 5134. This isn't super high res. Boom. Yeah. Does that fairly represent your watch? 5134J. Let me know. Or is this like an old one? Back to AP. Back to AP. Let's see. We got Loom Pearl. Loom Pearl. I had a great member of the OC channel. I had a great experience at AP House until they told me to work with AP Boutique instead. This defeated the entire purpose of my trip following a terrible boutique experience. Well, Loom Pearl, please feel free to either elaborate in the chat. I'll pull up your comments. Like, why did you have a bad experience at AP Boutique? Which one was it? Listen, the people at AP watch. There are people from AP who watch this show. Tell us what they did wrong, and we can help fix it. So you had a bad experience at the boutique. You went to the house. Did you tell the boutique you were going to the house? I mean, what happened? You need to share more information. And then at AP House, they told you to go back to the boutique, probably because you were registered with an SA at the boutique. That's not uncommon. If you go to a boutique and you have a salesperson, an assigned salesperson, If you go somewhere else, they're going to look you up in the customer relationship management software, and they're going to say like, "What are you doing here?" Like, you have a sales associate, so you have to kind of take a few steps. You can't just show up cold at an AP house and say, "Oh, I'd like to work with you." They're going to be like, "Well, wait a minute, you're already working with somebody." So it requires some finesse. That's the kind of finesse that we teach when you're watching this channel. This isn't for naive collectors. We can help you navigate that stuff. Cool. The algorithm brought you here. Okay. Well, you're gonna if you love boring watch talk, if you're a massive fan of Rolex, Patek, AP, or Richard Mille, the top 4 brands in the world, and the other brand is an honorable mention, F. Pajon, that I cover specifically for our investment collectors out there. Nobody really likes F. Pajon because of the looks of it. No, those are like pretty much ugly watches across the board. But there are a lot of investors. We got a lot of watch investors who watch this channel, and so as such, we need to cover F. Pajon. I say F. P. I pronounce it in French. François Pajon. Speedy says, I'm currently wearing a Grand Seiko. I fully expect to be booted. No, we don't boot people. We don't boot people for wearing Grand Seiko. We boot people for buying Grand Seiko. So listen, if you're grandfathered in, you could wear Grand Seiko. Does it make? I mean, I wouldn't want to. If I were you, I wouldn't want to be in an elevator flex war wearing a Grand Seiko, not in Manhattan, because you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Okay. I wouldn't want to be wearing a Grand Seiko walking down the first class aisle, on United Polaris or whatever, because you're going to be fucking outflexed. You're going to have guys with Submariners, you're going to have guys with Sky Dwellers, you're going to have guys with GMTs. They're going to fucking blow you out of the water. And I mean, completely blow you out. So listen, do not boot Speedy, but let's reform him. You need no more Grand Seiko, dude. No more Grand Seiko. We need Rolex. Should be wearing a Rolex. By the way, what people are asking, what am I wearing? Actually, nobody's asking that, but I'll share. I'm wearing the Patek Philippe. The Patek Philippe Calatrava weekly calendar, stainless steel, 40 millimeter. It tells you the hour, the minute, the seconds, the day of the week, the date, and the week of the year, all on one beautiful silver opaline dial in stainless steel. I'm pairing it with my black calf skin Patek Philippe strap, which is available on the 5224, and the steel deployant, the Calatrava clasp deployant. Reach for the cross. Reach for the cross. Now, to the breaking news. Okay, I'm still not caught up. Let's see who we got here. Did I get everybody? No, we got Gen G. Gen G, show us on the AP doll where they hurt you. Yeah, how did they screw you over? Gen G in the chat. What's up? Wait, how did you get into the AP? Yeah, the AP house in Manhattan is like, there are only 10 places in the United States where you can even buy AP. It's more exclusive from a retail footprint perspective than Patek Philippe. There are only 10 retail points of sale for AP in the United States. We can cover them in detail if you really want me to. Speedy Hernandez, newbies. This is primarily a Christian Ward show. Don't try to scare people away, Speedy. Thank you for the $2 flamingo blue highlighted comment. Really appreciate that. No, we don't cover Christian Ward here. We do not do that. It was at the 57th Street Boutique in New York City back in early 2022. I'll break the news to you guys now. We'll be covering it in depth. The 57th Street Boutique in New York City, the AP Boutique, is closed. You heard it here first. Breaking news: as part of a massive retail transformation project, Audemars Piguet has permanently closed its famed 57th Street Boutique in Manhattan. You're hearing it here first. I'm breaking the news, and it's part of a massive retail transformation project that AP is undergoing. AP, as we reported here on this channel back in March 2025, AP is relocating to the corner of 60th Street and 5th Avenue. They're building a massive 12,000 square foot boutique on the corner of 60th and 5th Avenue across from Central Park. Prestigious, very prestigious location. As a result of that massive multi-million-dollar investment, just the lease alone is $5 million a year. The lease alone is $5 million a year, and they're spending millions and millions and millions on the build out. It will be the go-to destination for AP anywhere in the world. And what does that mean for you? The 57th Street Boutique is gone. They decided to close it a year early. And I think that's awesome for existing clients. It's absolutely incredible for existing clients. And I will explain why. Coming up in exactly 5 minutes. But you heard it here first. Breaking news: AP has closed its 57th Street Boutique in Manhattan, part of a massive improvement and upgrade of their customer experience in New York. If you're an existing customer, it's awesome. If you're not, I don't know, you can go to AP House. Go somewhere else. I'm not a big fan of AP House. I don't want to walk into a place. I don't want to get in trouble here. How do I say this? I'm not a huge fan of the AP House format. I'm an old guy. I'm an old school, boring guy. I want to walk into a place and have desks and chairs, and you meet with your sales associate, and you have drinks. I don't want a pool table. I don't want a guy serving fucking, Hot Pockets. I don't want there to be a great outdoor space for entertaining. I don't give a fuck about that. I want it to be an awesome retail environment where the salespeople and the customers are talking. I like serious. I like it to be serious. And by the way, AP has also closed their store in Chicago. Breaking news: AP in Chicago is no more, which is, I'm not sure if I can characterize it as sad for Chicago or not. But if you are an AP customer or prospective customer in Chicago, you're done. You're done. No more Chicago. Come to New York, but you just can't come to the 57th Street Boutique because it's closed, and it's no longer open to new customers. Not for 2026. Try back next year, fuckers. Existing customers like me, we're in. We're grandfathered in. If you're not a customer, take a year off. Come back in 2027. It's good news, really good news for us as customers. This is part of a massive upgrade in the customer experience where existing customers are going to be massively prioritized in New York for 2026, and prospective customers will be pleasantly paused. They'll be pleasantly paused until these retail transformations come to fruition. If you have any questions, jump on the panel and ask. We've got the full details here. Let's see. I just walked into AP House. They were very welcoming and great people. I'm glad you had a good experience there. But if you were already a customer or you were already registered with another location, that's like a big red flag. I mean, they're going to think you're a flipper, unless you explain I work at this location, or I work with this person at this location, and they told me to come check it out. Oh, look, cool. Look, you have couches. Oh, look, a pool table. Oh, look, an outdoor space for entertaining. Oh, look, a flame fireplace. But if you walk in there and ask for watches, they'll be like, why are you asking for watches here? You have a salesperson. Yeah. Those are the kinds of things we can educate you on here at this channel. We give love to Vacheron as well, right? Sure we do. Sure we do. We love Vacheron. It's part of the Holy Trinity. We have the inside scoop on what Vacheron's going to be announcing at Watches and Wonders, but we're not allowed to say. We're not allowed to say. I think you have a good idea. I think you guys can guess, right? You know what's coming, don't you know? I think you know. Good stuff. Good stuff's coming from Vacheron this year. I've since moved on to other brands, but will likely revisit AP in the near future. Are you in New York? Are you in New York, Loom Pearl? Yeah, because if you can revisit AP in 2027. How about that? For 2026, it's all about existing customers. More of a focus on improving the retail experience for existing customers. Brooklyn says next to Cipriani. That's right. They're going to be next to Cipriani. I'll show you a picture. It's not a very attractive location right now. But let me show you this. This is what it, let's see here. This is the building. So if you look on this, on the left-hand side, all of these windows here on the left, and including the area in front of that subway, the subway staircase, the subway entrance, that's all what's known as 785 Fifth Avenue. And that will be the location. It's the, it used to be a bank. There used to be a bank there. And so AP signed a lease for that space in March 2025. The asking lease at the time that it was listed was $4.8 million per year. And they've been in there for almost a year already. And it may take about another, I don't think they want me to say year. They don't, maybe another, like if I were being very positive, I'd say it's, within the next 6 months, they'll be opening up there, but it might take a little bit longer. In order to make sure that this location is as incredible as can possibly be, to make sure that this is the most incredible retail destination for AP anywhere in the world, it might require a few delays. They want to pour their hearts and soul into this space, and so it might take a little longer, maybe towards the end of the year, or slightly longer. What does that mean for people who are used to going into the 57th Street boutique? It means that you don't have to worry about scheduling those interim appointments to check in, like, hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, how's your daughter? How's your daughter's dance class? Oh, that good. Oh, cool. Yeah, how's your diet going? Oh, tell me about those Jets. Tell me about the Jets and the Giants. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to go in there and do the small talk because the store's closed, which is a massive improvement for people who are existing customers, which will get the call, we'll get the watch shipped to us, or we'll go to a special location that will be secret where we can meet up with the AP team and get our watches. And new customers, they can go other places. They can go elsewhere. We want to focus on existing customers. Let's see. Any comment? Hey, we got D Wood. D Wood Coffee Company, run by self-made entrepreneur D Wood, 38 millimeter overseas. Wow, your guess is as good as mine. It could be. Maybe we'll see some different materials. That will put AP 3 streets over from Rolex, right? Well, no. Rolex's main headquarters, which by the way, 2026 is a year of incredible transformation for the big three in New York. The big three in New York are Rolex, Patek, and AP. AP just closed their 57th Street location, and they're building this massive space, 12,000 square foot boutique on 60th and 5th. Patek, they've doubled down on their partnership with Wempe. They're building a 1,600 square foot showroom at Wempe, exclusively Patek Philippe there. It's going to be awesome. That should be done within the next 6 months. And of course, Rolex. Rolex is making changes. They're making changes. I'm not allowed to say which stores are closing, but there are some retailers who are closing soon. And we're hopefully on track for the opening of the biggest Rolex boutique in the world. And of course, the 27-story Rolex building on 5th Avenue and 53rd. It's 53rd and 5th. This is up on 60th. So it's 60 minus 53. 60, okay, that'd be 0 minus 3. Carry the 1. 5 minus 0. No. 6 minus 5, which is 1. I don't know. It's like 24 blocks away. AP's on 60th. Rolex is on 53rd. I think it's like 17, 18 blocks. Someone else can do the math. I'm not quite sure. But it's not 3. It's not 3 streets over. Hey, we got Brody in the chat, general counsel of the original OC network and member of the OC channel. For the most part, all the hard to get Journey brands are welcoming and very nice, but I'm not looking for a place to hang. If you can't get the watch you want, don't waste your time. See, I interpreted that, even though you're missing a word there. If you can't get the watch you want, don't waste your time. I agree with you, Brody. I don't want to go to a place and have these big sprawling. I'm not going to the cigar lounge. When I go to AP, I'm not going to a fucking hangout joint. I don't want to see a pool table. I don't want to see an outdoor space that's just empty. I don't want to see a fireplace. I don't want to see, although fireplaces are great for s'mores. I get it. But I don't want my AP to be a destination for s'mores. Makes no sense to me. I don't, you're there to talk about getting watches. We want to get watches and we want to get them quickly. I don't want to see I don't want to see fountains and like big trees. Brody is spot on this. We want to be treated well, but not with fountains and trees. This will be an even longer walk to the Skechers boutique on 5th Avenue. Actually, there are two. I go to the Skechers boutique in Times Square. There's 3 Skechers boutiques. By the way, if anyone ever comes to New York, I'm happy to give you a walking tour of the incredible boutiques that we have here. We have incredible Rolex, Richard Mille, Vacheron, Patek, Skechers. I can show you all the best boutiques. Buckley's in the chat, member of the OC channel. It's an ugly building. Yeah, it is. It's really ugly. They better really fix up the outside somehow, but it's a better location. Yeah, it's in a kind of a nicer part. Their store on 57th Street is kind of small. And it's right next to the Four Seasons Hotel. It's across the street from Richard Mille. It's kind of like not very bombastic. I mean, the Grand Seiko has a huge boutique. Citizen has a huge boutique. I mean, you got Bucherer, you've got Wempe, you've got a lot of like big boutiques. Rolex is going to be huge. So yeah, AP should have something a little bit better. This doesn't look like much from the outside, but this is what their current location looks like. It's kind of a little. I mean, it's like a small little dinky thing. And this is their current location on 57, which is closed. We're breaking news today. I want to thank all of the private investigators who helped uncover all of the insider information about what's going on here. But Audemars Piguet, this is their 57th Street boutique, is closed, permanently closed. New customers need not bother to call. Come back in 2027. Plenty that, listen. And by the way, AP in Chicago is closed, which is also a great benefit, because do people in Chicago, can they really afford AP? Think about it. I mean, AP's cultural hub is New York, Beverly Hills, and Miami. That's it. That's the heart of AP. New York, Miami, Beverly Hills. I also understand that they have a location in Dallas. They have one in Aspen. I get it, but the three main areas are New York, Miami, and Beverly Hills. They'll make it look better, Buckley. I promise. I mean, it's not going to look like this. It's not going to look like this forever, right? We'll zoom in on it here so you can see what it looks like. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't look like this. Hopefully they transform the exterior. Okay, I thought they were on 57th. Okay, got it. Yeah. AP was on 57th and 5th. They're moving 3 streets up. You're correct on that. All right, I apologize. I thought you were talking about Rolex. Rolex is 53rd and 5th. Let's see. Oh, Pip. Pip was a Chicago client. Pip, do you know what's going on in Chicago? AP is gone. AP is gone from Chicago. Where will you go next? AP is gone from Chicago. AP closed Chicago. That's I guess that's breaking news. Which is really great news for the people of Chicago, because if you think about it, like, Dallas weather is so much better. So wouldn't you take advantage of the opportunity to go to Dallas or Aspen? Like, let's say you want to go, you can go to AP and go skiing at the same time. Or Miami, where it's sunny and warm. So listen, it's a benefit for you guys in Chicago. This is a huge upgrade. You get to go other places. Do you have to start over from scratch? Yes. But oh well, these kind of things happen, right? Pip got a message. I got a message from my SA saying they were permanently closed. Yeah, that's Chicago. Chicago's permanently closed. By the way, New York is permanently closed as well, but that's part of their retail transformation strategy. AP is building a massive new 12,000 square foot boutique. So things are only going to get better for AP. 60,000 watches a year. New York is the place to be, and they're going to treat their New York customers with the best possible experience. Pip says there is an RM boutique in Chicago. Do they have one? I know they just opened a massive Richard Mille boutique in Dallas. I know they're doing one I know they just opened one in Dallas a couple months ago, maybe a few months ago. In Chicago, they've got CD Peacock and Rasney. I mean, Rolex's big retail partners in Chicago are Rasney and CD Peacock, I believe. There might be a Bucherer in there too. Psych student Minnesota is in the chat. Hey, OC, $1 million question. Will they sell to those from out of state? Especially for me with the Chicago location closing. That's a tough question. I think New York's very competitive. Psych student. New York is very competitive. So I would say go to Dallas. Dallas or Aspen. Probably Dallas. Go to Dallas. It's closer. It's closer. Hey, you got Chalk Flew Up, member of the OC channel in the chat. Afternoon all. What's up, Chalk Flew Up? Good to see you in the chat. What else? So that's it. So a massive change in the retail landscape in New York for 2026. Rolex building is under construction. It's about to open. We're going to see some changes going on in the retail network for Rolex. Patek Philippe, they're doubling down with Wempe. Who knows if Tiffany & Co. is going to be around much longer? They could be gone at a moment's notice. And AP dramatically improving their experience by closing their boutique on 57th Street. Big upgrade for them. And that is the news at this hour. Vimal asks, why would an SA deal with an out-of-state client? Well, I mean, yet they have to be serviced somehow, right? I mean, there are a few successful people in Chicago, right? A few successful people. By the way, speaking of successful people, you can do camera off if you want, or you can do camera on. It's up to you. Just if you want to be on, just give me a thumbs up. All right. Hey, welcome to the panel. Pip. What's up?
What's up, man?
How you been? Been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
How's Mrs. Pip doing?
She's good. Yeah, she's doing real good.
Good. So you are in Chicago,
Well,
suburbs.
I don't live in Chicago. I'm near Chicago. But
Near Chicago. We don't want to dox you. I remember. But
Midwest.
you were recent. Yeah. So people who were customers of Chicago, AP Chicago, as well as AP 57th Street, received a notification recently informing them that their retail point of sale is no longer open. Now in New York, it's a little bit different because they're planning this massive new boutique on 60th.
Yeah.
If you're an existing customer, you already have an SA. You're probably going to be able to connect with them, and they're still going to get you watches. Tons of watches are coming into New York. For new customers, it's a little bit different. Because they don't have a physical location until that massive boutique opens. They'll probably send you over to that place with the fountains and the pool table and the big giant leather sofas or whatever I'll have down at AP House. I never go there. I never liked it. But those suckers can get sent down there. They can start their relationship down there. Chicago's a little bit different because now you don't have anything in Chicago for AP because that was I believe it was a Rasny operated boutique, or no?
No, it was. I don't think it was operated by Rasny. It was like an independent kind of. It was a weird setup because it was called Swiss Fine Timing.
Oh, you're right. Swiss Fine Time. Yep.
Yeah. So you would go in there. So they had, they had Arnold and Son.
It's okay.
They had, they had other different, brands, but the main boutique was for AP. I don't know that anybody bought anything else other than APs there. I never saw anybody, but
no one would ever admit to buying anything else. Put it that way.
Yeah. So I mean, and I had a really good relationship with my SA.
Mm-hmm.
So
do you have her actual phone number or personal number?
Yeah.
So did you flood her with messages, or like with the 5,000 other customers who got the notification?
She reached out to me and she just said that they were closing the store permanently, and she was devastated. She was moving. She was going to be moving to Berdines, which is another kind of like jewelry, and they operate a few, like Vacheron. They operate Vacheron over there. They used to operate Longa over there as well, but I think they don't anymore. So they have a few like in boutiques that they operate. Berdines does, and then Rasny is the other big kind of competition to Berdines.
Right.
And Rasny has like the Patek Rolex side of things.
Right.
So
did you get to the point of asking, okay, like, so what is the preferred course of action for someone who wants to continue working with AP?
I didn't want to go there because I felt bad.
You're in the process of being sympathetic.
Yeah.
You know.
So I didn't want to sound selfish and be like, what am I supposed to do now? So
Okay, yo, not for nothing. I'm really sorry this happened, but yo, when am I getting my Royal Oak?
I just kind of figured I would leave. I would leave that up to AP. I was gonna contact them, so I did send them an email.
They did give you an email address and was a phone number too, or just an email address?
An email and a phone number.
Okay, a phone number. You call the phone number. They'll say, hey, you know, I don't know what they're going to tell you, but they might say, listen, we recommend that you start working with so and so. I don't know, it's whatever location. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either because I emailed them over a week ago. They haven't responded yet, so I'm like, what are they blowing me off now? But
yeah,
I'll probably actually I've got a few days off of work, so I'll probably give them a call. Within,
do you know how much lead time the people at AP had? Like, you think they were told maybe a couple of months earlier, like, hey, by the way, we were notified by AP several months ago, we're going to be closing. We want to let you know now and let you please keep it under wraps, but we need to, I'm not sure if you had a chance to discuss that or not.
Yeah, from what I gather, it was pretty swift, and there wasn't a lot of notice. I don't know exact timing, but it took my sales associate by surprise, and she had to kind of gather things together to find out what she was going to do. So it was definitely, they were definitely notified before the new year, because I didn't find out until just after the new year. So.
Yeah. I think they announced it just after January 1st. I started seeing it pop up.
Yeah, I think I found out like January 6th. So,
yeah.
But,
listen, one of the things that brands traditionally handle extremely poorly is
transfer of history,
transfer of customer relationships from one location to the next. And the reality is they have the mentality, and this is just mind-boggling to me, that if that was operated by Swiss time, whatever it is, that, you know, those are their customers, you know, and so, like, in other words, it's their problem. It's their customers. When we've had big retailers like Cellini, for example, Cellini used to have AP, they used to have Longa and a lot of other brands. When Longa decided to open up their own boutique and go direct in New York City, they notified Cellini, like, hey, by the way, we're going to be discontinuing you as our retailer, and we're going to open our own thing, go direct. And Cellini's like, yeah, listen, we get it. We worked with you guys for many, many years, but you guys want to go direct. Let me share with us our customer list of all the Longa customers and what they've spent. And Longa's like, we don't need it. And Cellini's like, what do you mean you don't need it? It's like, no, everyone starts from the bottom. and I've talked to Cellini, and they're like, no, you don't understand. We have people who've spent millions on Longa. Like, these are massive collectors, huge fans of your brand that you know these people too. You probably want to know, what they've spent, what they have. They're like, nah, we don't care. They can start buying junkers from the bottom like everybody else. Right. It boggles my mind that they would do that. So whenever you have like a retailer changing, and they're doing this all the time. They're doing it in San Francisco, like Rolex and Patek are doing it. They're chopping Bucherer, and they're directing the retail relationships to Kearns in San Francisco. In Boston, they're doing it with Longs. They're like, hey, no, Longs is our preferred retailer in Boston. So if you worked with Bucherer or whatever in the past, you're done. Start working with Longs. And in New York, they're pretty much doing it now. For Rolex, pretty much, you should be going to Bucherer. For Patek, probably Wempe. So,
well, when I started my relationship there, I kind of had a feeling that there was a possibility this could happen, just because there were all the other boutiques around in the U.S. were, they were individual. They weren't like kind of paired up with another business
Mhm.
and I was kind of told or explained that the reason they were able to do that was because the owner had a personal relationship with somebody high up in AP. And I think
Gotcha.
once Ilaria took over,
Yeah,
then
Laria and Ginny Wright, who was head of the U.S., was
yeah,
there. So
then
once a whole bunch of management changes occurred and the people that were their advocate
right,
within the organization is gone, it's like, yeah, your history.
yeah. So and
Buckley wants to know what is your purchase history like? What have you gotten from them in the past?
so I've got a 38 millimeter chrono.
Nice.
So that's my piece. My wife has she has the two-tone Royal Oak 34, and she has an offshore.
She has two pieces. You have one. What
Yeah.
color? What configuration 38 millimeter chrono do you have?
I've got the gray on gray, the stainless steel gray.
Stainless steel gray. Let me pull it up here. Let's remind everybody what it looks like.
And most recently, she passed up the black ceramic.
What?
The 34 black ceramic, yeah. Like
That.
in October.
That's a boneheaded move, Pip. It's crazy.
She wanted the white ceramic so bad. And I was like, I mean, if you want the black one, just get the black one. But I wasn't gonna, it's not a cheap watch either. So
Right.
I wasn't gonna force it one way or another. I just said, that's the one I have.
That's the one. 38 millimeter chronograph, 41,000.
Yeah, it wasn't quite that expensive. I think I paid like 35.
Now it's 41,500 for this one. Yep, that's a good piece. And she has an offshore. So you have three pieces with them, and now you're it's just the way they handle these things could definitely be improved. If you were in charge of this transition, for whatever reason, they made a decision to not have a retail presence in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like as a customer, what would be like in your mind, the gold standard of how they would treat this situation? Because I know the people from AP Watch, from the US Watch people and Switzerland Watch, and this is a customer who's purchased 3 watches, probably spent over $100,000 with you guys, and this is his advice to you on how to maybe improve things.
Yeah, so I mean, if I had, I know they used to. I don't know that they still do have like a Nomad program. Have you heard of that?
No.
So I guess.
Oh, you're talking about in areas where there aren't a boutique,
right?
You kind of reach out to someone at headquarters, and that they contact a regional manager, and that regional manager kind of reaches out to you and says, "Hey, I get it. You're in the suburbs of Chicago, or you're in Ohio, or wherever you are. I'll make sure to introduce you to so and so at this place, and they'll be your go-to place, and you could try on watches there the next time you're there, or the next time we come into Chicago or whatever, we'll do a small road show or whatever in a hotel. You can try on pieces there, and we'll set up some kind of personalized service for you to make sure that you're taken care of." Right? Is that basically how it works?
Exactly. Yeah. So you're kind of paired up with somebody within the corporate structure, and just as you explained, you can get watches in that manner. So that's kind of what I would hope they would do for Chicago clients. I don't know whether that still exists or not.
Right. So you would expect, especially someone who's like, if you were a prospective customer, that's one thing, but you're an existing customer who's purchased 3 watches, you expect someone to send you a letter of notice saying, "Hey, this is your point of contact. Reach out to this person." And even if they don't reach out to you, maybe they have an assistant for this person, reach out in 4 weeks or whatever and say, "Hey, by the way, we want to let you, we appreciate you as a customer. You're valued member of our clientele going forward, because they have your profile, like your wish list as well.
Yeah.
They should know. They should have gone over, but of course they probably didn't do it right. Like, hey, here are the things on your request list. They don't go to that level of detail.
No.
Got it. So that's good.
If I didn't reach out, I wouldn't expect them to reach out. So.
Yeah, it's it's probably the way they weed out people who are serious versus not serious. Yeah. Brody says, "Good move, Pip." I've never seen anybody say good move turning down the black ceramic AP, but that's Brody's comment. Good move, Pip. Don't ever buy your wife something she doesn't want, especially if it's expensive. That part makes sense. Thank you, Brody.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly what she wanted, so.
She wants white ceramic.
She wanted the white ceramic, yeah, not the black ceramic.
Who can blame her? So what else is going on in your watch collecting journey for you? Like, are you one of those holding patterns? Are you in a phase of consolidation? Are you like, no, I'm still buying? Yeah. What's going on?
Well, my Rolex AD, they kind of suck lately. I haven't really bought a watch for myself in, when's the last time? It was probably that AP in 2024. So I haven't really bought anything.
I know it can get discouraging, right?
Yeah, Mrs. Pip got a Tiffany Blue 36 OP.
Sweet.
So that was nice. So now we're kind of just waiting for the next Rolex, whatever that's going to be.
You want to share what in the lineup is something that you've indicated you really, really like?
We kind of want we've kind of hinted at getting like a full yellow gold Daytona.
Oh boy.
White dial. So I don't think that's that difficult. I don't know.
Yeah, full yellow gold.
I'm not sure what the wait time on something like that would be.
Yeah, let me pull it up here. Geez, that would be an amazing watch here. 52,600. Boom.
Yeah, that's it.
Full yellow gold, white dial. This is amazing. You don't see this configuration very often at all.
No. We were in Paris and I saw that watch like on
someone very rich. Yeah.
In the wild. And I was like, wow, that thing is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah. So there's that, but yeah, that's really about it. We've kind of slowed things down as far as watch purchases.
It's because you had a chance to get pretty much a lot of good stuff, right? 3 APs, you're getting good pieces from Rolex. Is there any consolidation or weeding off of some of the pieces in your collection? Or are they getting, like Brody would ask, how's your cost per wear? How's your CPW doing?
Yeah.
Are there any pieces that are sitting there that you're thinking,
I have I only have like 4 watches and I'll just rotate those every week. So like one every week, so I think I get even wear out of all of them.
What are the four just to refresh everybody's recollection?
So mine are, I've got the Pepsi, I've got the stainless steel Pepsi on Jubilee.
On Jubilee, awesome. Jubilee, the Pepsi on Jubilee, yep.
And then I've got the overseas silver dial.
Silver dial overseas. That has the date?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Because there was a white gold one that doesn't have a date that we've been looking at in our group a little bit. Nice, very nice piece.
Yeah, that one. Let's see. I've got obviously the AP, and then I have my Tudor that you love.
We have room for improvement. We have room for improvement. Which Tudor is it? Shout out to Mr. Tudor to you. We'll cover Tudor for 7 seconds.
Yeah, it's a black. It's that black ceramic Tudor.
Oh, okay.
The,
And that gets
that
equal
was-
where? Well, I mean, you must like when you're doing gardening, mowing the lawn.
No, I'll wear that one to work a lot. So,
Yeah, when you want your colleagues and your bosses to think you are poor and you need a raise, then there's no better way to indicate that. If you want to signal that, wear the two. No.
I've never worn the AP to the hospital, so I'm not gonna start that.
No, yeah. Although, yeah, AP is very, very blingy. I get it. That's not the one to wear. We've got Doc Mick in Florida in the chat. He's a member of the OC channel. Hello, Pip.
So,
Saying good collection, Pip, says Brody. Yeah, it's a good
thanks.
It's a good three-piece. He's got a really incredible three-piece collection there, plus a tutor. Helgestrant says, just got back from Jersey Mike's and a hot Italian. I'd give it a 7. Hey, what's up, Helgestrant? Good to see you. I love Jersey Mike's. I also like Jimmy John's. What else? What are your preferred sub sandwich chains, Pip?
I do like Jersey Mike's.
I like Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
I prefer Jimmy John's to Jersey Mike's.
I haven't had Jimmy John's in a long time, but yeah, Jersey Mike's is pretty good.
Making me hungry. Let's go through the AP catalog here.
Yeah. So the one I've been trying to get is just the 15510 green dial.
Yeah, good luck, dude.
Yeah.
15510 green dial. That is a 41 millimeter stainless steel with dark green dial. Here it is right here. Pull it up, OC.
Well, that's the Corona. It was just the three-handed.
Yep. Thank you. There it is. Yep. Boom. They just implemented a price increase. It used to be 30,000. Now it's 31,900.
I think when I first asked for this watch, it was 27.
It's ridiculous. But listen, I mean, 31,000 for a steel sports watch, 31,900 for a steel sports watch, but it's AP. It's AP. What are you going to do? This is a beautiful watch. Are you a fan of green? What makes you choose the green?
I love AP green.
You know who else loves AP green? Buckley.
I
Buckley.
I painted one of the rims in my house AP green.
You got the Pantone color from AP. Tickle My Talk is in Australia. He says there's only one APAD in all of Australia. God, imagine having to get on a plane and go from Perth to Sydney or Melbourne to Adelaide or wherever the hell the AP is. Those are long, especially when you're going on a kangaroo. That's very, very long distance. They don't even have planes in Australia, Barrett. So it's like everything's by kangaroo. What do you think that AP could do? AP is going to be at Watches and Wonders for the first time in a long time. They were in Basel World for like a long time ago, way before I was into watches. But it looks like AP is going to be back at Watches and Wonders, which is only less than 3 months away. What do you think they will do? They had a big year last year.
They're going to go. I think they're going to reintroduce a lot of different offshores, I think.
More offshores.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to do smaller offshore?
No, I think they're going to be like 37 or 38 millimeter offshores. So kind of more like unisex, I think. You know, because the ones that they have for the guys right now are fairly large.
Yep.
And I think they, like, if you look it up, I don't even see any of the ladies' ones on there anymore.
The ladies' offshores? Hold on a second. Let me see here.
There might be like 2 or 3 that I saw last time I looked.
watches. The Royal Oak Offshore. View Collection.
Yeah, the other offshore I was trying to get was the Blue Nuit ceramic offshore.
Chronograph
Yeah,
or the
this one right here on the far
on the right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's good luck with that. I mean, these are 95,900. This is yeah. Is this the beast? Is this like the
Yeah,
blue,
yeah. That's the
this is the
ceramic beast. Yeah.
the Blue Nuit version of the beast. That one is insane. Beautiful piece. Let's scroll down, take a look at the ladies offshores here.
Yeah. I got offered that blue one that was in the middle. I turned that down though.
The light blue one.
Yeah, the light blue Golf.
Yeah. These are weird because they have the old 6912 layout.
Yeah.
I guess it's an older movement or a non-in-house movement or something like that. I don't remember. So here you have the divers, and then here you have the ladies offshores. Yeah, they have the iridescent one. These are that's it. They're all that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, they had at least I feel like 6 different offshores for ladies, and they're all gone.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. That's untenable. It's an untenable position.
So, I'm
by the way,
sure they're gonna come out with a bunch of those.
Yep. By the way, there's a breaking news which happened yesterday, but a lot of people wanted me to cover it today, so I guess I'll do that. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna be careful which website I go to. Maybe I won't go to that one. Hold on. Maybe I'll go to this one. The moment Ram Raiders armed with machetes target the Knightsbridge Rolex shop. So this was a story that broke yesterday. Rolex's boutique in Knightsbridge during the broad daylight was the subject of a burglary. I'll read to you from this article courtesy of Yahoo News. Robbers stole, let's see if I can get to the top here. Robbers stole Rolex watches worth tens of thousands during a daring armed raid on a Knightsbridge store. Mobile phone footage shows the masked raiders who arrived on motorbikes wielding crowbars and machetes smashing through windows of the outlet near Harrods just before 11 a.m. on Tuesday. Eyewitnesses saw the gang threatening staff with a huge, hey, what's up, Mrs. Pip?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. It's been a long time. It's been since like October 2024, maybe? Last time we saw you?
Yeah, it was we were in New York.
In New York for the, what's the name of that show? Watch Time New York.
Watch Time New York, yeah.
Yeah. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Mr. Pip was just talking about how you turned down the black ceramic AP.
I know.
And Brody said, "Good move. Stick to your guns. If you want white ceramic, go for white ceramic."
I did get a black box Kelly that trip.
Oh wow!
Black bag, white watch.
Yeah, contrast.
That's right. So what do you do?
What's how's Mr. Pip keeping busy? Are you keeping him under control?
Oh my gosh, he's learning to fly.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna make him take me places.
That's where all the watch money's going.
Yeah, you can visit all 10 of the AP boutiques. You can go to Aspen, you can go to Miami, go to Dallas.
Yeah, what a joke.
So yeah, Chicago's gone. By the way, are you guys expecting like a massive storm there coming soon? Like how many inches of snow?
I've heard like 5 to 10.
Somebody told me like 13 inches. I don't know if that's true. I don't listen very much. This is just what a coworker told me today.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
Mrs. Pip,
thinking 8. Yeah.
help me settle a massive debate. I'm
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Like when I make a hot dog, I put the hot dog on the grill,
Okay.
which is a grill barbecue. There's a stripe of mustard on it. There's a
Okay.
stripe of ketchup and maybe some sweet relish. Now I understand, like you guys in Chicago or the suburbs of Chicago, like you do these weird things, like you'll put like raw onions and then like
Oh, yeah.
pickles or jalapenos, then you'll dunk it in a vat of mustard, and you're not allowed to put ketchup. People have been jailed. People have been thrown in jail for actually squirting ketchup on a hot dog. Help us out. What is your go-to setup, your go-to recipe for the perfect hot dog?
I like stadium mustard and relish.
That's it. Stadium
it.
mustard and
I'm
relish.
simpleton.
No ketchup. No ketchup's not allowed.
No, I don't
Oh,
want
see,
ketchup either.
there you go. It's a Chicago. It's a Midwest thing. I think they're taught from a very young age, from the age of like 3 on. They're
We're
told, listen, ketchup is for French fries only. Do not put it on the hot dogs.
That's right. I do know people that eat it on eggs.
Ketchup?
Which I think,
Ketchup, yeah.
like scrambled
Yeah.
eggs.
I mean, ketchup. There's hash browns usually on the plate or potatoes next to the eggs. So it's like, a little bit of the ketchup kind of. I'm a big fan of. I do sriracha on eggs sometimes. I'll do taco sauce,
like that.
salsa, things like that. Ketchup
Yeah.
occasionally, but ketchup's really sweet. We've got Chelsea in the chat from London. Flamingo blue highlighted comment. It's £2, which is the equivalent of like $8 US because of the exchange rates. Welcome in London. Going up north is even worse. For what? I'm not quite sure, but Chelsea, welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. I think AP might be doing the same thing in Beverly Hills too, because I saw signs for them on a new building near Rodeo Drive. Interesting. Well, they already have an AP in Beverly Hills on Sunset Boulevard, I believe. So thank you, Witch Watch. Thank you for being a member.
It was the guy that just left AP that had that. He was pretty close with Stallone and Schwarzenegger. He got him to wear that watch in the one movie. That's who I think had the relationship with the boutique in Chicago. He helped set up that account personally, I think. I saw some interview or something.
Wasn't it?
I forget what his name was.
The old CEO.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Let's pull up Mrs. Pip's dream watch.
I've got several.
Well, let's talk about AP. Let's show the AP first, and then we'll head on over to
2 APs.
I know that's 2 more than 90% of all collectors.
There's 2 that I want.
Oh, 2 that you want?
Yeah, 2 that I want.
Okay,
Let's yeah.
Let's scroll. Let me see here. Wow, they have a lot of women's Royal Oaks. A ton of them.
Yeah, I want
Here we
the rose gold green dial Royal Oak with the diamonds.
Okay, hold on. Let me find that one.
Yeah.
Rose gold.
It's a 37. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the diamonds. This one right here.
Yes. It's phenomenal.
All
You
right.
got full screen, I think. There we go.
There. Yeah.
Boom. All right. So let's see. We've got $78,000.
Which is insane because when I
You better hope these aren't
started,
lab.
it was
You better hope these
not
aren't
that
lab
much.
grown diamonds.
Nah, they don't use lab grown, do they?
No.
I
No,
wouldn't
no.
think so.
No, I would sure as hell hope not. This is a gorgeous watch. 78,200, 37 millimeter. This is 18 karat rose gold with the green tapisserie dial,
Yeah, that's
and
gorgeous.
features a whole slew of diamonds on the bezel. And then your other watch is this one right here.
Yeah, those are the 2 that I want.
Yeah, this one's a 34 millimeter Royal Oak with rose gold accents. It's in white ceramic.
Yeah.
Got to mention the price, $62,000. Who in their right mind would spend $62,000 on it? You can get a Chanel J12 for a fraction of the price, Mrs. Pip.
Nobody in their right mind would do it. That's
Nobody
okay.
Nobody in their right mind. But you You guys
I
have an
don't play
amazing.
that.
Do you have any? Now you also have. Mr. Pip was telling us that you have the 36 millimeter Rolex Oyster Perpetual with a turquoise blue dial.
Yeah.
You
I
just
really
remembered.
yeah, I do have that one. I like it. I really want the candy pink, but
Oh yeah,
yeah, I got the turquoise,
candy pink
which
is
I love.
awesome too.
Yeah, the candy pink is my number one.
What else? Anything else? Oh, and then we were looking at. Hold on, we were looking at this earlier. Check this out.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Boom.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't? Who
Yeah,
wouldn't?
that's gorgeous.
Full yellow gold Rolex Daytona with the white dial. 50. This almost seems cheap compared to AP. 52,000
Right?
It is
only.
cheap compared to
Yeah,
that. We're getting a bargain. there.
exactly. I can get
Absolute
that and something else. Maybe
bargain.
my candy pink.
So let's see. Question for Pip. Kayshawn Charles in the chat. We're getting so many new people into the channel over the past couple of weeks. It's been insane. Welcome. This is the OC channel, original OC channel to be exact. Smartwatch talk for the smart collector. We have the best community of collectors watching. Ask Pip what he thinks of the Ever Rose full gold Daytona sunburst dial with the black sub dials. I've been offered one from the 80 and going to see them tomorrow, I'm assuming is what he means. Let's see. So let's check that one out. Let's do the configurator. We'll configure the Daytona. We'll go to rose gold. And let's see here. What was the one he said? Rose gold. Sunburst with the black. So that's
I think it's the
chocolate.
That's this one right here.
Right. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna
Oh,
say.
Yeah, this is the rose gold Sundust Panda, basically.
Yeah.
It's what do you think of this one?
So I'm not the biggest fan of their rose gold for some reason.
Okay.
Just my take. Just my.
I think
personal
AP's
taste.
rose gold is prettier. But I don't dislike that. I mean, I think you have to try it on, like when you look at it, you'll know.
Yep. They have the chocolate brown and rose gold. They have.
I don't like the chocolate. I don't know
You
why
do?
I do not. I do not.
Oh, you
I
don't?
don't like
You
the
don't.
chocolate dial.
Hey,
I don't know why. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
Let's
'cause
not
They had a rose gold chocolate dial with diamonds. It was a what was it? It was a day.
Yeah, date.
right.
I think that combo that he is my favorite in the rose gold.
The
Like
Sundust with the
dial.
black.
Yeah,
Yep.
I like that one.
They also have Meteorite
On
Oyster Flex. Yep. And then they have what they call Black Diamond, which is I don't want to say ugly, but the small circular diamonds with the square settings. And then you have this one. Don't forget about this one. Look at this. Wow. 142,000.
Mm,
Is that
For
mother
Oyster
of pearl?
No, that's just a regular Sundust dial, but with diamond baguettes. And then
okay.
the invisible set bezel. And then this one, 153,000. This is full rose gold with the invisible set baguettes on the bezel and the full Sundust baguette dial, which is the same dial I have on my my Oyster Flex Daytona.
No, I think of all those choices, I like the one he got offered the best. But I'd try it on. You have to make sure you love it when it's on.
Try it on. Make sure you love it, Kayshawn. Good luck to you. Hey, got Boxer in the chat. Evening OC, Pip and Mrs. Pip. And the chat. Good to see Boxer. Boxer has the rose gold. You were just complaining about Rolex rose gold. He has the Rolex Daytona Le Mans.
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah. I guess you'll learn to love rose gold when you have that watch, right?
Yeah,
That's
a beautiful watch.
We've got little Pip in here now
little
too.
Pip.
Hey, little Pip, what's up?
Little
Good
Pip
to
got
see.
a watch.
Yeah, go get your watch.
Get it. If it's
Go upstairs and get your watch.
Yeah,
go upstairs and
Tell them
get
that I'm
it.
getting my
Run.
watch now.
Run. We're doing a live show here.
He just got back from bowling, so
Yeah.
bowling
Is he-
match.
Is he a professional bowler?
No.
Amateur?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely amateur. Yeah, it's fun.
What about Patek? Have you even dared to think about Patek, or no? It's off
Yeah.
limits.
No,
Oh,
I
you
mean,
have?
We've stopped in. We
I
haven't
mean, if you got,
really.
if you're looking at $90,000 APs, then Patek, start a Patek journey. You never know.
I'm just like, I don't know if I want to start another journey.
You've
You
got
know?
three. You've got 4 good watches. See what I did there? I was being nice. Got 4 good watches.
So,
Yeah.
I-
You don't want to
got it.
shrink your. You don't want to impact your cost per wear ratio in a negative way, right?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Lil Pip. Holy crap! Lil Pip scored. Lil Pip scored with a
It's
date
not
just
set
36.
Mm-hmm.
Date just 36 blue dial baton on Jubilee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Now that one is known as I don't want to get political, but that one's known as the Biden, right? Joe Biden has that particular one. Look at that. That's you have a one watch. Is that your only watch?
We'd like to rename that.
Gotcha. That
He's
Lil
got
Pip.
the smooth dial.
Lil Pip comes in and crushes it. That's like one of the best like
What's so
quasi
funny?
unboxings we've ever
What are
done.
they talking? What are they saying?
They said they love that watch.
It's a great watch.
Yeah, keep tell him to keep that on the screen.
Here, take it off. Okay, there you go.
Wow. Yeah, make him get tired showing that. It's the Datejust 36 blue dial batons Jubilee smooth bezel.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's a watch. That's a watch that you get. If you're celebrating your 40th birthday or you
This is-
retire, you're lucky
For
enough
your
to get that
18th
watch.
birthday.
Jeez, wow! I want to be adopted by the Pip family. That is awesome. Congratulate little Pip on behalf of everybody here.
Yeah,
at the
there's
channel.
some
That's-
symbolism to it, right? Because like time, the gift of time, people that give it to you, they're the important people in your life.
You're starting to sound like in a Patek Philippe commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get one.
Yeah. Begin your tradition.
Yeah.
And pass it down to the next generation. So yeah, we're just hanging out, doing a little bit of watch talk here. What are you guys planning? Any travel or any maybe coming to Watch Time New York again?
We just got back from Paris.
Yeah.
We did Paris
Oh,
for
that's
Christmas.
nice.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Paris for
Have you ever
Christmas.
thought about going to Geneva for Watches and Wonders?
I would do that.
Yeah,
I think that
do
would
it.
be fun. Never been to Switzerland.
That'd be
It's
a
in
lot
March
of fun.
or April. That's in April, right?
That's in April. Yeah. For those of you watching, you want to come to Geneva with me? Book now. April 14th. I'll be there starting April 14th. Got risk management in the chat. What's up, risk management? Good to see you. And we are talking AP today. If you just joined us, breaking news as part of their massive retail transformation strategy. You want to take off, Mrs. Pip? Okay. Thank you.
Checked out.
And now we have Kitty Pip.
That's Edward. Yeah.
Edward looks a lot like Butter, my daughter's cat. Very cool. If you just joined us, AP on 57th Street is permanently closed, part of AP's retail transformation strategy in New York City. They're building a massive 12,000-foot boutique on 60th and 5th. Don't even bother calling them up because you're no longer welcome. Only existing customers need apply. And also in Chicago, AP has closed their doors there. If you're interested in getting AP in Chicago, try
Don't bother.
somewhere else. Don't bother. Try somewhere else. So, but you promise, Pip, to keep us updated on any information that you get
Yeah.
regarding what's going on in AP. You can feel free to jump on anytime. I'm pretty sure you have my number, or you can reach out to me on Instagram. And,
Yeah. I could reach out on Instagram. But
reach out.
yeah, next time I see you guys on, if I've heard back from them, I'll check.
you are now our dedicated. You're one of our 2 or 3 dedicated correspondents in the
Midwest. Yeah.
Midwest. That's right. We got PG, We've got you. We
Yeah.
got Curly. A few other people.
I think PG was a client there as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I wonder what his take is on things. Because I think we both had the same sales associate.
Yeah, and you're like the point you brought up earlier. Like these sales associates have all either lost their jobs, or maybe they're in a holding pattern, or maybe they're negotiating being transferred to another location, or maybe even a different state.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of awkward to bring up like, hey, what about me? What's going on with me? And it makes it like,
I know. The next time I'm in Chicago, I'm going to meet up with her. So we'll chat. I'll get some more information. So
got it.
But all right, I'm going to take off. It was
all right.
catching up with you guys.
Pip, thanks for jumping on. Give our best to again, Mrs. Pip and Little Pip and Edward. Thanks for jumping on.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Have a good one.
Thanks again. Cool. Pip jumping on. It's been a while. You always see Pip in the chat, but it was good for him to jump on and share what's going on from we got boots on the ground in the suburbs of Chicago. Let me share once again the photograph of 785 Fifth Avenue, the new home of AP. It's going to take some time, guys. It's going to take some time. 2026 is a year of transition, a little bit of transition. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a poll. Ready? And you can jump in with your thoughts about this in the chat. Is closing the 57th Street AP boutique a good move? Let's see, I'll type in a few choices here. Boom, let's see. Poll is live. Is closing the 57th Street AP boutique a good move? Got a few options in here. Yes, 100%. Bigger and better things to come. So it is a good move. Maybe. And no, this sucks. Let us know how you feel in the chat. Drop in a vote. We need 20 votes. 20 votes, and then we'll close the poll. We've got Vimal who says the 57th Street is marked closed on the AP site. That is true. I did check the AP site yesterday. It is the hours of operation are marked as closed. The physical location is still there, but the hours of operation are closed. So listen, I don't think it's a big deal for me as an existing customer, because I'm either going to get watches or not get watches. Where I go to get them is irrelevant. If they have a watch for me, they'll call and say, hey, we have a watch, and we'll figure out how to get it. They either ship it to me and I go to AP House and get it sized or whatever. It's not a huge inconvenience. These guys have to make moves. They have to implement their strategy. Let me know what you think. If you want to jump on the panel, here is the link. It's also pinned at the top of the chat. Ghost of Yiddish Gambino says, add another choice. I live in Miami, so who cares? Who cares would be no. It's not a good move. Or how about maybe? But this is not the most attractive looking exterior, but they're gonna. I hope they fix it up. I hope they fix it up for sure. Doc Mick says no one wears AP. Nah, Florida's all about AP. AP is hot. AP is hot. Let's see. So we covered the Rolex robbery in Knightsbridge. What else do we? Is there anything else to talk about? We covered all the AP breaking news, right? Doc Mick in Florida says, by the way, another comment: ketchup, mustard, sweet relish, and raw onion. Okay. The thing is, like adding the raw onion, you got to chop stuff. Ketchup comes in a bottle, mustard's in a bottle, sweet relish is in a bottle. The raw onion, you just have to you got to get onion, you got to chop it up. It's a pain in the neck. It's time consuming. Does anybody else have anything else they want to talk about while this poll is running? Anybody? But we do have breaking news today. Breaking news in New York City and in Chicago. AP has closed. Now in Chicago, they're closed for good. In New York City, they're closed as part of a retail transformation plan, to put it mildly. I'll pull up something here from the New York Post. This is what we reported back in March of this year. Luxury watchmaker Audemars Piguet opening a giant New York City store at iconic Fifth Avenue address. This is the same article we pulled up back in March. After 50 years as a faceless bank branch, it's time for the precious corner space on the ground floor of 785 Fifth Avenue to finally welcome a retail tenant, Swiss luxury watchmaker Audemars Piguet, which signed a lease for the entire 12,000 square foot corner on East 60th Street. The narrow windowed former Citibank branch was put up for grabs through brokerage Newmark by the building's co-op board in late 2023. The luxury address known as Park Sync is home to such masters of the universe as Hollywood mogul David Geffen, who as Page Six reported, delighted neighbors by paying for an extensive lobby redesign 4 years ago. The new lease extends the prime Fifth Avenue shopping corridor for a full block north. AP will share the block with the Sherry Netherland Hotel and Cipriani's flagship restaurant. Asking rent for the two-level space was $4.8 million a year, according to sources. The previous narrow bank windows have been replaced with large, square, shopper-friendly windows. The changes, which required the blessing of Landmarks Preservation Commission because the building stands in a historic district, were facilitated by Sunday Development, a consulting and development firm that works with what founder John LaValle calls unconventional owners, such as co-op corporations. And it goes on to explain all the work that they did to get this suitable for AP's signature. Here's an old picture, by the way. An old picture. What does the caption say here? Yeah. Old picture with the narrow windows. And here is what the exterior looks like today. Boom. Ghost of Yiddish Gambino says ketchup, mustard, relish, and cooked onion in the ketchup. So in other words, you do ketchup and then you saute the onions, and then you add ketchup to the sauteed onions. Got it. Pip says the best hot dog I ever had was Jim's Hot Dogs in Pittsburgh. I don't think I'll ever go to Pittsburgh. If I ever go to Pittsburgh, I will visit Jim's Hot Dogs. Thank you, Pip. And we've got Darth Simon in the chat. Oh, see, I spoke to them before They closed. They are just moving locations, and none of the employees are let go. A bunch of them will be working in AP House. 2027 early target date. Good information, Darth Simon. Very good information. When the news broke of AP signing the lease for this location, the estimate at that time was that the space would be open by mid 2026. That's been pushed back. It looks like late 2026 or early 2027. They do have AP House in New York, but new customers can no longer go to 57th Street, is obviously because it's closed. So if you're a new customer or a prospective customer, you have to go to AP House. Thank you, Darth Simon. Did I get that right? I think I got it right. MC Moz or McMoz. McMoz is in the chat. Ugly Fukin building. Yeah, I mean, I hope they do something to the exterior of it because it's not super attractive. But maybe the inside will blow you away. Maybe the inside will just blow you away. I think that's it. Anything else? Anything else, guys? Oh, by the way, upvote the live stream. Upvote the live stream. Let's get to. We can have a lot more likes than this. A lot more likes. Let's check on the poll. Let's check on the poll. We only have 13 votes in the poll. Come on, are you guys all watching? Are you watching multiple channels at the same time and you're not paying attention here? Come on. Vote in the poll. If you haven't voted yet, vote. Let's get to maybe at least 15 votes before we pull the plug on this thing. Is closing the 57th Street boutique. Now, listen, I understand a lot of you guys aren't in New York, so you're like, you don't care. You don't care. Screw it. We're closing the poll. Is closing the AP 57th boutique a good move? Yes, 54%. No, 31%. Maybe 15%. So ultimately, this is going to be a good move for AP. Ultimately, a good move for AP. 54% of you say yes. Good move. We've got Chris Hopper. What's up, Chris? Good to see Chris in the chat. And we got Chris Patel. What's up, IOC? Chris, we got a lot of new people coming in, a lot of new viewers. Welcome back to the OC channel, Smart Watch Talk with the Smart Collector. Make sure you not only subscribe, but you have notifications set to all. Got to have notifications set to all because we do shows without planning, without a schedule, and with zero prep, zero advance notice. So that means you just got to be ready. You got to be able to drop everything, like drop everything at a moment's notice, at the drop of a hat, because we do live streams with no notice. Is there anything else that you think you guys want to cover? We'll open up the panel to any topic. Any topic. We're enabling Park Bench Ultra mode, which means you can just jump on the panel and talk about whatever you want. Now, what do I want from AP? What do I want? I think I want a Royal Oak. I think I want a Royal Oak. I'll tell you which one I want. I think I want this one. This is I think this will look good on me. What do you guys think? 37 millimeter Royal Oak. This is the 15550. The 15550. List price $30,400. And I think I need it in the blue dial. Right? The blue dial. Boom. OC, show the right screen. There you go. If you're new to the channel, by the way, please enter a comment. Let us know how you found the channel. Some people say that the algorithm is like serving this channel up. If you're like a watch collector and you like Rolex, Patek, Probably like this channel. It's good old-fashioned boring watch talk. I think this is on my list for 2026. If I can get this, I'll be set. I already have the 41 millimeter silver dial, white dial. I think they call it silver, but it looks white. What else? Anything else going on? Let me see who else is, if there's anything else going on in the world of watches. Let's see. Yeah, just hang in there, guys. I'm riffing it. I'm just riffing. Hold on here. Let's see. Anything interesting? By the way, there is breaking news. Breaking news. I'll read this to you guys. I won't pull it up, but I'll read it to you. President Trump is in Davos, as you know, attending the World Economic Forum. Davos is in, where is Davos? Where the hell's Davos? Always wondered. Davos. Is it, where the hell is, what country is is Davos in? Let's see, Davos, is that Switzerland? I think they're in Switzerland. Anyway, President Trump is in Davos for the World Economic Forum at this moment, and he's just delivered remarks related to the related to the tariffs on Swiss goods. And he just said as follows. I'm quoting from the article. Trump addressed the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland today, where he shared an anecdote about his decision to lower tariffs on Swiss imports from 39% to 15%. Trump said, quote, all hell really broke out, unquote, after he proposed the tariff rate. Quote, I was paid visits by everybody. He said, Rolex came to see me. Trump said watch brands like Rolex had contributed to a trade deficit with Switzerland. But I realized and I reduced it because I don't want to hurt people, he said of the tariff rate. So those are the, we brought it down to a lower level. That doesn't mean it's not going up, but we brought it down to a lower level. That's what Trump's comments, Trump's remarks that he made in Davos, Switzerland, just moments ago at the World Economic Forum. Which, by the way, the reduction to 15% is going to be implemented retroactively to November 15th. But the reality is that has not been changed. Has not been changed. So technically, the tariff is still 39%. There's the two countries, Switzerland and the United States, have still not agreed to reduce. It's still not implemented yet, the reduction in the tariff rate. So, but apparently all hell broke loose, according to President Trump, when he implemented 39% tariffs. And he was basically, they announced in December that that the tariffs would be reduced to 15% retroactive to November 15th. Okay, guys, great show. Thanks for tuning in. Upvote the live stream. Let's see if we can get to 45 likes. 41 is great, but if we can get to 45, that'd be even better. Thanks for tuning in. And I was going to play the AP thing, but I'll get hit with a copyright strike again. I don't want to do that. I'll do a quick after show. If anyone wants to jump on for a VIP after show, here we go. Boom. VIP. I'll stick around for 5 minutes. Stick around 5 minutes for the VIP after show. Jump on. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one. Have a great night, everybody. Peace out. See ya.